Hi guys, it's Matt from UKhammocks. Today I'm going to do a quick video on the Woodsman Xpedition hammock. It's been a long time coming, I'm sorry, I'm a busy guy. So I wanted to quickly run you through the features that we've added on from the standard Woodsman X hammock and what makes this hammock a little bit more special and obviously a little bit more expensive for you as an end user. So first of all, the main feature is the fabric. We've updated the fabric from the Xpedition, which is a 1.3 ounce ripstop, to this 2 ounce plain weave Oxford nylon. It's got a little bit more thread in the weave, if you like. It's a lot tighter knit, so there's less chance of something biting through. It also allowed us to be able to use a single layer fabric for weights up to 115 kilos. So there was no real need for that second layer. Obviously this is more of an expedition use hammock, so we're looking at kind of long trips, probably over the 2-week period, where you're living in your hammock more. It's not just a kind of camping section for an evening walk. We've also increased the length. The length of the Woodsman X was 3 metres, the length of this is 3.4. So that extra length has given us again a little bit more room inside. It's allowing us to just have that little bit more living space. The main features then that have been added to this over the Woodsman X. Obviously we've still got the same zipper system. The zip goes all the way around, it gets stored up in a little mesh bag at the top, exactly the same as the Woodsman X. The adjustable foot sag area again is exactly the same as the Woodsman X. But what we've added is a much larger ridgeline pocket, so you've got over 3 times the space that you do in the standard Woodsman X. We've got a double pocket that's stitched into the side of the hammock. Now this can be put anywhere you like. This particular model's got it in the foot end. Occasionally they're up here. That's entirely your choice as the end user. I quite like mine in this region here, so I can reach up and grab it. The issue with it coming further down, just for your knowledge, is that it can kind of hang on your face, so it's not a bad idea to have it either down at the foot end or right up in the head end. The extra features, there's a twin tri-bag system here. The top tri-bag obviously for normal, kind of everything you can shove in there, your hats, your gloves or your wash kits. And this bottom one is actually on, you can see it's on a shock cord adjuster. So we can move this up and down, and it works great as a pillow. So you can put in there your down jacket or your down sleeves. It gives you something to put behind your head. Obviously when you sit up, it's not going to fall out the hammock, and if it does, it's just going to drop down to the side, so you're not going to lose what was in that bag. You can see up here behind my hands, we've got the quilt clips. There's 4 quilt clips, 2 on either side of your ridgeline organiser. Again, that just gives you somewhere else to clip items up to. You can take the male end of these clips and you could attach it to a water bottle or maybe your foot powder ball, your wash kit, and you can just jump in your hammock and just clip those things up, and they're up and out the way, they're on the ridgeline. We've also updated the suspension system. Whoopee slings are fantastic, they're extremely lightweight. However, they do have the limitations, and we found those limitations, especially in the jungle where it's quite damp and quite gritty. Inside the sleeve, they're getting a little bit stuck and they're starting to kind of almost delaminate inside. So what we've gone for here is we've got 4 metre straps on each end, the 25mm webbing. They come standard with the 25mm Dutch titanium clip. And we've also got the new Dutch buckles, or the Dutch cinch buckles, which are on a spliced Amsteel loop. These are fantastic, and they also act as a drip ring as well, especially for those kind of tropical rainstorms. The water obviously will run down your tree strap, but it's going to break off at that buckle and run out. So that's the Woodsman Xpedition. So we've got a longer hammock, much more storage inside, and a much larger living space inside. Like I say, it's designed for expedition use. There's nothing to say you can't use it for outside of that. And the last feature that I'd kind of forgotten about was there's tie-out points here and at the foot end. And therefore, if you find yourself in a situation where you're, say, in a longhouse, or you've been brought into somebody's living quarters, maybe it's in a kind of bug-infested area, these just aid us just to peg it out when we're down on the ground for ground dwelling. As with all of my hammocks, there's absolutely no need to have them pegged out whilst it's been used in a hammock. They're designed the way the net's cut, so that once your body weight's in the hammock, the net's nice and tight and it's not on your face. But they just aid in setup for ground dwelling purposes. So it's on the shop, it's retailing at 150. Like I say, as with everything, it's totally customisable. You can change the features as and when you like. This particular one, we've added high-vis zipper pulls on. There's also a couple of other features that you can add and adjust. You can have extra pockets sewn on the side on the ridge line. That's entirely up to you. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.